Hi guys, welcome back to another never requested video. So for today's video, we're doing an ugly shoes collection. Just a few of my ugly shoes that I've collected over the years or the past couple of months. Not too bad, not a huge quantity, but just the ones like I think I consider ugly. There might be some other shoes in my closet that others might think are ugly, but I don't think they're ugly, okay, compared to these. Alrighty, and today I'm just wearing like this sheer mini dress to go with how I would normally style these types of shoes. So I always like it when I see people wear very feminine, dainty, flowy clothing with like very like ugly or even masculine type footwear. That balance, it's a really nice combo. It's pleasing to the eyes. Alright, so we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so starting off strong, we got these bowling shoes. They're not really bowling shoes, but they just look like bowling shoes to me. Just the shape of it and the design in the front for some reason reminds me of bowling shoes. And they're just these black Life Stride Simply Comfort shoes. They kind of look like a combination of like a dress shoes and sneakers, and they're laceless. They have laces, but the laces don't really work. You just kind of slip your feet in, which I really love because sometimes laces can be annoying. And they look black, but sometimes in the light they kind of look grayish a little bit. And I really like the little designs on these. Got these at my local thrift. They look similar to one of my favorite TikTokers. She does styling, well, she does home decor videos now, but a lot of her videos used to be like styling videos, and she had some shoes that were similar to these, and the way she just styles them with like really long flowy skirts and like a really cool t-shirt. 8, you guys, 8 down. And then when I saw these at the thrift, I'm like, stealing. So yes, we'll be styling these with like nice flowy skirts. Also, you know, it's about to be springtime, summer, my least favorite times of the year. It's just too hot, the humidity, but you know, I'm still gonna find ways to have fun and stay cool. So yes, one of my favorite finds. They're so sturdy, so comfy. They do fit like snug, like they kind of hug my feet when I put them in, and I think it's because like they don't have like the real laces, but it doesn't like hurt because the inside padding is like very soft. It's like those shoes that are made for comfort. It says it in the name. Very soft padding. So super excited to style these. It's like when you want to wear tennis shoes but not really wear tennis shoes. You know, you want to wear dress shoes but not really wear dress shoes. You get a little bit of both. That makes sense. I don't know. Up next we have one of my faves, one of the OGs, my Doc Martens. I got back in 2017, I believe, on ASOS when they were like sell like all these different brands. They're like the all black Doc Martens without the yellow stitching that most Doc Marten shoes normally have. Just black all around. They do kind of remind me of like junior ROTC shoes. I don't know if they still have those. It's like the people that used to like, I don't know, were they training to be in the army? I'm not sure about it. They used to wear these kind of shoes and used to be like super shiny, but I got inspired to get these back when they were popping, like Doc Martens. All the cool kids were wearing it on Tumblr with like fishnet tights, and like those plaid skinny trousers, you know, Arctic Monkeys cover and all those type of stuff. So I was like, oh, I need it, must have. I used to wear these down like freshman year of college. You could not tell me nothing, especially when it's cold outside. Winter, these big old thick shoes with some thick socks, killing every fit in my head. in my head. But I love these. I'm glad that they're like a little bit different than normal Doc Marten shoes. I guess they kind of don't really look like Doc Martens without the stitching, but I like it. I'm obsessed. They are kind of not falling apart, but the insides kind of lifting a little bit. But I've had them for quite a while, and I never actually had to break them in. They just fit really nicely. They're really comfortable. I can wear them all day. Used to walk all around campus and not have any blisters or anything. So, but it has a lot of room, so that could be it too. But I never really had to break these in. So yeah. Up next we have these square toe little block heels. To me, they're not really that ugly, but I can see why people would find them a little bit unsettling to look at. They do remind me of back in high school. We used to have this substitute teacher that would always come in whenever or like her main teacher wasn't here, and apparently she was like really religious, which I guess you can tell by the way like she dressed. So she would always wear like extremely long, these like straight down, up and down long skirts, and sometimes I think they were long dresses too, but I really remember specifically that one long skirt that she wore with these type of shoes. She'd just be click-clacking down the halls with these types of shoes. They said like that during Halloween she would give the kids little Bibles instead of like candy. I wasn't there. I wasn't allowed to celebrate Halloween, but I just thought that was extremely funny. But they do remind me of her sometimes. When I look at it, I would just get flashbacks of that really straight up and down long skirt and these shoes. But overall, I don't think these shoes are like really that ugly depending on how you style them. I think they can be very chic. They're like this dark navy blue. I know they kind of look black on the camera, but they are navy blue from the brand Rockport. Don't remember where they're from. I remember when I first thrifted these, I tried to look up the brand and I could not find anything remotely like this type of style. So I don't know if they make it anymore, but it does feel like it's one of those really comfort shoes, because inside the foam it's like really soft, really bouncy, feels really good to wear, very comfortable, and overall like very sturdy. Like the leather is really nice. This is the upper sole, I guess, is made from Brazil or something. If you wanted to take a screenshot of the brand and maybe look it up on eBay or something, but I got these at my local thrift. You could probably find them on eBay. eBay is a good place to look up stuff, I feel. But yeah, these are like one of my favorite shoes to wear. They're not like, I mean, they don't fit the like masculine category. They're very dainty, I feel. So sometimes if I wear like a very oversized button down shirt, some jeans, throw these on, and it's like, oh, offsetting it. I love an offsetting style. Very fun. Okay. Next we have another pair of the Mormon 3000s. Boom. These ones are a little bit more narrow. They're still square toe. I love a good pair of square toe shoes, but they're a little bit more narrow, and then the heels is slightly higher than the other one. I decided to get a little risky, you know what I'm saying? A little higher heels. And then the color, I think it's brown, but sometimes I promise it low-key looks burgundy depending on the light. I don't know, maybe my eyes, but they're brown. I believe they're like a dark brown. Really like these. I was afraid because of how narrow they were that they might fit like a little too snug. I hate when my shoes are too snug or they rub up against my skin, because I do bruise very easily. I get bruises, I get blisters, and then hyperpigmentation like that. And and then they stay on my body for the rest of my life. Okay, so I like it for shoes to be like wide, like that's why I like square toe shoes, or shoes that are kind of like wide, even though my feet are kind of narrow, but I don't like the touching to be too much. But surprisingly, even though these were pretty narrow, very comfortable, no squeezing, no blisters, and I can wear them like with socks. Like they have enough room where you can wear them with socks. I like that because I like wearing socks with all of my shoes. majority of the time too. And then this is the brand, if anybody wants to screenshot. They are a 6.5. I'm a 6.5, sometimes a 7, depending on the brand. Sometimes a 6. So 6, but 6.5 is my true size, and then sometimes a 7, depending. And I really like the way the front of these shoes look as well. Love it. Wear it all the time. Super dainty, make me feel so light. Like when I put them on, I'm just, oh my gosh, like what's her name? Walk a mile in these Louis Vuittons. Just kidding. Why'd she say that? She's so funny. All right. This next pair for me, they're kind of like, I would consider them to be ugly cute, because they're so, look at them, they are a little ugly, but they're like so cute at the same time. They do kind of look like shoes that the nurses wear to work at the hospital. It's the shape, let me put this down, like to the side, like the way the shape looks in the front. But all of the stitching details and the button, the button is so cute. The little button, and then all the different like stitching details all around it. Low key, it does remind me of Mori. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Maybe I'll find some pictures to kind of show the vibe I'm talking about, but it's like the Mori girl style. I feel like these are the types of shoes someone would wear if that was like their style. It's like the stitching, the buttons, like so a little quirky and cute. I really love this. And it's by the brand Clark's Bendables. Super soft on the inside, very roomy, slips on so nicely. And then also, I think to maybe if you need assistance putting your shoes on, I believe you can like unclip the button, I guess to give you more room if you need to put these on. But I just slip my shoes in, and I haven't yet, but I will be styling these soon. I'm thinking of doing an outfits like of the week videos to show some of the outfits and just put them all together and then upload them, because I'm so excited for the style I'm about to do with these coming up. But obsessed with these shoes, the little buttons, the little stitching. Please, link, please. They were such a steal when I found them. Also found them at my local thrift. That one thrift store, like, they're really good with shoes. I haven't been able to find good purses in there, but like, so far so good. Cannot complain. But these fine. So I'm very excited. I do want to try out. It's getting hot, so I don't know if I'll be able to try out the Mori girl style that I'm talking about, because every time I look at these shoes, like, that's why I think of like the layered clothing, the very flowy style. But I don't see any styles that's like summer or spring related. It's just the current style, it just looks like a lot of fabric. I feel like it would be best for like winter, fall. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it for summer. Maybe as I'm scrolling through Pinterest or something, or like Instagram, I'll see some like inspo, but I have not been able to find anything like for me, that'd be good for summer, because it's a lot of fabric and a lot of these fits, y'all. It's a lot of fabric, and I just it's too hot. The humidity, I don't know, but I'm ready to have some fun with these. Okay, this next pair, super excited. Easter is coming up. He about to rise, and when he rises and sees you in these, sees that you got these bad boys on, gagged. You about to gag the sun. Listen. Are you joking? Are you joking? And also, I do live below sea level, so with global warming and everything going on, when the floods start coming, pop these bad boys on, and I'm walking on water while the rest of you who are afraid to step outside the box, you better know how to swim. You better know how to swim. But no, in all seriousness, really glad I got these. They're these brown Liz Claiborne sandals, Liz Flex. I guess it's like a little branch off of her brand. The leather is so nice. The inside, like when you are standing on it, is so soft, so sturdy. I did wear these earlier today to wear some errands. I might upload the video if I remember to my the style video to my shorts. I keep forgetting to upload videos on my shorts. I just send them over to my Pinterest or like TikTok. It's very difficult to balance these things. I see why people sometimes when they start YouTube they like stop or crash out, because it's a lot to remember. But really glad I got these. Obviously we can all see why these would be considered like very ugly. Like, this is what the uncles are wearing, okay, to make barbecue. This is someone's grandfather. Bodega Papi. Actually, no, that's more like loafers, right? I don't know, but I think these are like perfect spring, summer. Like, allows your feet to breathe even when you're wearing like socks. Very fun, very easy to wear, very casual. Brings the outfit down a little bit. It's really fun. And then it's like the way, like, depending on the sock that you wear, it like peeks through, so you can do like a nice pop of color, you know, play with the colors in your socks a bit. Have a lot of fun with these. So I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these shoes, to be honest with you. So super excited. Yeah. Got these at the same thrift store as the majority of the shoes, except for these ones were from a thrift store in Dallas, and then everyone else is like from the same thrift. Obsessed. We only got 2 more shoes to go, guys. Right up next we have these Prada flats, Prada sports, I believe. Oh, actually I don't know. I think it is, because these are Prada sports. Normally have the red on the inside. Definitely got to be Prada sports. And they're like ballet flats, but also like the sneaker style. I remember showing these. I don't remember one of my hauls. I already showed it these. I just love how like skinny they are. They're like silver and gray, and I have been wearing them like crazy, like heavy rotation on these right here. And then they also have this useless rubber band. I'm pretty sure it probably had some type of use before, but whoever styled it before me probably like stored it in a way where it was stretched out, or she got like high top of the feet or something, because they're stretched out. But I like the way they look like fake sporty Mary Janes, kind of, but they're super flexible, super thin, so when you put them on, they're like so lightweight. It's like you're wearing nothing on your feet, almost similar to those little shoes I see everybody's wearing now, them little toes, like all of your toes have their own individual compartment to like wear barefoot. Those people in Australia that walk barefoot, just like, I think that'll be a good investment. I would never walk barefoot in Australia. I've seen the spiders and the sizes of the bugs over there. I don't trust it. I don't know. But also I just don't like under my feet being dirty. But regardless, has nothing, I don't know where I was going with that. But really like these, style them a lot with my midi skirts, maxi skirts, like anything very feminine, dainty. You put these on and they make it look a little sporty, you know, a little sporty vibe to it. So different. I'm so glad I got this. There was another pair that was like similar to this, but it was like a pastel pink. I got this from the Real, and I saw the pastel pink one that was kind of similar. Before I could even blink, it was already gone, sold. So when I saw this one come through, I snatched it up real quick. It was for a pretty good price, and I can see why, because it is kind of pretty beat up. But, and I know Prada shoes are not known to be the best quality sometimes, but this so far, it's been holding up. Pretty good. Actually, a lot of the other Prada shoes I've gotten have been holding up as well. So very excited. I'm excited for all of these shoes, by the way. I think every single shoe I don't think I'm excited for. Heavy rotation with these. Wear them a lot. They're just really fun. You know, you have an outfit, like I know some people, sometimes shoes are just shoes, but for me, I feel like sometimes the shoes could like really kick it up a notch, like take the outfit to like a whole nother level, you know, change it up a bit depending on the shoes that you wear. So I'm really excited about how unique and like different each pairs of the shoes are, but they're also practical and also not hard on my feet, which is very important to me. So I like, they're really different, still practical, still easy to wear, and I think pretty easy to style too, a lot of them. And then lastly, we have my Nike split toe shoes, Nike Air. Look like these. I just really needed some good walking shoes. I love going on walks, trail walks, any kind of walk into the woods, and I just needed some really good walking shoes. So I got these mainly because they're both, to me, okay, I know the split toe is not for everybody, but to me they're like very stylish, so I can also use them like for like walking, exercising, but then if I want to create an outfit, I can also create an outfit with these. Super fun. I like taking these on vacation as well, especially in places where obviously we're not gonna have a car, so you gotta like walk majority of the places, or like Uber. And this one like held up for like walking long distances, 30 minutes, an hour, depending on the distance of some of the places. And my feet is fine. No blisters, sores, or anything like that. Really comfortable. And I also heard that like having shoes that are split toe are like really good for your feet in general. And they're also a lot more affordable than the Margiela tabbies. I got these straight from the actual Nike website. I couldn't really find any my size that fit me, and also I was unsure about the fitting, so I wanted to get it from somewhere where if it doesn't fit, I can just no hassle easily just return it. Thankfully it did fit. I think they fit slightly, these are like a size 36, so I'm normally like a 36 and a half, so it's like half size smaller with these types of shoes. So yes, really like the split toe, really like how stylish they are, they do have these in white also. I'm not sure, I don't remember what other color, but they do have like others with like different patterns. There was one that was like green, not on the Nike website. The Nike website only has like plain color, like black and white, black, white. But if you go to people's like Depop's, eBay, and then like Poshmark has like a lot like those secondhand online thrifting sites has a lot of those like vintage ones where they come in like all these different colors and patterns, and they're so cool and they're so pretty, but they're never on, they never have like my size. So if you wanted to search those up, they have a lot of these types of shoes. So super comfortable. They are pretty ugly to some people, and I think it's really the split toe. You know, a lot of people don't want a camel toe on their toes, but I do. Okay. Super comfortable, really stylish. Styled it plenty of times, especially for travels. Like, it's easy. Like anytime I go anywhere, if I'm taking a trip, she's coming with, regardless. It goes with whatever. Whether you're wearing something feminine, I already like wearing very masculine, thick, heavy, ugly shoes with feminine clothes anyways. And then if you want something masculine, something sporty, whatever the occasion, you throw these on, it'll go. I promise you, it'll go. I've seen these styled, the white ones styled a lot on Pinterest. The white ones are cool. I'm not a big fan of white shoes because I don't like when it gets too dirty, which is why I went with the black and white. But so cool the way they style them. Some of the images I see on Pinterest, really cool stuff. And that is all I have. And thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my videos. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys on my next video. I think it might possibly be a styling one. I'm not sure yet. But I'll see you guys then. Bye.